For over a decade, Syria has been ravaged by a brutal civil war. At its center stood Bashar al-Assad, the country's president. Assad inherited power from his father in 2000. He promised reform but instead resorted to violence to crush dissent. This ignited a conflict that has claimed the lives of over 500,000 Syrians. On December 12, 2024, Assad's regime finally crumbled. He fled the country, ending his family's 5-decade grip on power. The downfall of Assad marks a turning point in the Middle East. His regime was once a pillar of the Arab world. Now Syria lies in ruins, a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of authoritarianism. The collapse of Assad's regime was not sudden. It was the culmination of years of internal strife, external pressure, and shifting geopolitical alliances. Understanding the factors that led to this outcome is crucial for navigating the complex path ahead for Syria. Assad's grip on power began to loosen as the civil war dragged on. Rebel groups, some supported by foreign powers, gained ground. They chipped away at the regime's control, capturing territory and resources. The Syrian economy, already weakened by sanctions, teetered on the brink of collapse. Internally, Assad faced growing dissent. Protests, once brutally suppressed, re-emerged. Defections from within the military and government increased. The regime's hold on power, once seemingly unshakable, was visibly weakening. Assad's allies, Russia and Iran, also played a role in his downfall. Bogged down in Ukraine, Russia was unable to provide the same level of support to Assad. Iran, facing its own regional challenges, had to scale back its involvement. The weakening of these crucial alliances left Assad vulnerable. The Syrian conflict became a proxy war, with regional and global powers backing different sides. Turkey, a neighbor to the north, supported certain rebel groups. They saw Assad as a threat and sought to limit his influence. Turkey's involvement, while complex, contributed to the pressure on Assad. Iran, on the other hand, saw Assad as a crucial ally in its regional ambitions. They provided military and financial support, bolstering the regime's defenses. However, Iran's own conflict with Israel limited its ability to fully engage in Syria. Russia, under Vladimir Putin, intervened militarily in 2015, tipping the balance in Assad's favor. Their air power proved decisive in turning the tide against the rebels. However, Russia's involvement in Ukraine stretched its resources thin, ultimately limiting its ability to prop up Assad indefinitely. With Assad gone, Syria faces an uncertain future. The country is fragmented, with different factions controlling various parts of the territory. The challenge now is to rebuild a shattered nation and establish a lasting peace. The international community faces the daunting task of facilitating a political solution. This will require bringing together the warring parties, addressing the humanitarian crisis, and rebuilding Syria's devastated infrastructure. The road ahead for Syria is long and arduous. The scars of war run deep. However, the removal of Assad from power, while only a first step, presents a glimmer of hope for a brighter future. The international community must seize this opportunity to help Syria heal and rebuild.